bring pain, to bring tears, to bring suffering to my people. Black man suffer. They don't want to see no fire, brother. If they burning now we hard, brother. They don't want to see no fire, brother. If they burning now we soul, brother. They don't want to see no fire, brother.
IMF, International Motherfuckers. You know, my father was a very, was very good at coming up with acronyms for his records, and some of his biggest hits that he had were songs that people recognize by these acronyms: ITT, you know, International Thief Thief, you know, Beast of No Nation, BONN, you know, and things like that. And, you know, for me, we've never done a track with an acronym, you know, so I felt it was a good time. The international motherfucker thing was something my dad said, but he was talking about multinationals. But you know, he used to always say, you know, these international motherfuckers, they come to Africa, blah, 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 you know, things like that. You know, and I thought about it like international motherfuckers, you know, it's like IMF. And right now, you know, it's not just an African topic. IMF has become something global. The impact of IMF in our lives, especially after the banking crisis, is more profound. This negative influence on people's future and economy, you know, so that's why I wrote the song called IMF.
You know, something with the
you.
bass.
Yep.
No, but that's nice, you know, you're not taking that out.
No, I was gonna take the note because I was just trying to find a sound.
Okay.
Like play a track without that.
Yeah.
Carries the spirit of his father, you know what I mean? And really carries the spirit and the tradition of that music. 70% of his band is the original band from his father's band.
Being an African artist, you know, and growing up with my father's music, you know, my father's music is always #1 for me. You know, growing up in that community, always around the music. You know, if I'm going to be truthful and honest, and it sounds a bit cheesy, but you know, Fela is #1.
Robert Glass for everybody. And we're going to do a song that we've done together in the studio as well. And this one is called African Smoke, everybody.
African Smoke was inspired by a poem written by Keith Richards. Not that Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones. This is Keith Richards, my godfather. He's a businessman in Africa. You know, so he wrote a poem and sent it to me. I was really touched by the words of the poem. Smoke in Africa means a lot. Firewood for cooking, poor children burn wood to read at night because they don't have electricity. Smoke is always there around us in Africa. Even the rich people in their homes are beginning to see the connection with smoke everywhere in Africa in terms of how we have to power our lives. But there's no smoke without fire. And even when you look at the attacks on homes, you know, schools being burned, houses being burned. And even if you look at the March to Freedom, people burning tires and putting on barricades and lighting up things. So the smoke in Africa is a part of us. It's going to be a part of us until we are really free. The rulers of Africa, I don't like to call them leaders, the rulers of Africa try to shy away from the smoke. They block themselves, they don't want to see it. Because they are the ones that are creating the smoke in Africa today. That's why in the end of the song, you know, I say the winds of change will blow the smoke their way. Because I believe truly that when the people rise and take the fight to the oppressor, that is the wind of change, and it's going to come with a lot of smoke. This is why we call the song African Smoke.
It was dope. It was my first time really seeing him live. Yeah.
and everything was dope. The show was great. The musicians were great. The energy was amazing. Everybody, you could tell the audience was waiting for him to come on stage. You know what I mean? And then once they hit the stage, it was a wrap. I got to be there and be on stage and watch it. You know what I mean? I was going around like a fan, like videoing. Everything was great. Except